here halfway through that quarter holding his leg. I'm not quite sure he's 100% at the moment.
So start of the final term, Bell Post Hill 12.981. Thompson 7.648. Spot in the second semi up for grabs. 30 minutes of footy to go. Merrick and Bowles. Bowles gets it down. Merrick might do the roving work. He can't pick it up. He kicks it off the ground across centre wing. Look at Matty James. Race after it. The little greyhound. He gets there, does he? Taps it back towards Jacker.
It's pretty
They
quick.
can't keep it in. And it will be out of bounds for a throw in right on that centre wing position.
That's something you want at this stage of the game, a sprint like that.
I tell you, they've missed Brandon Gardner today, haven't they?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, on the wing.
Yeah.
Missed the bloke in the middle, I reckon.
Yeah. So, boundary throw in. Tapped down by Merrick. Fantella gets a kick away. Barlow, Tresize behind him. Oh, good mark,
that's a
Jakey.
good mark.
Barlow takes it and chips it away to Rabbis, who takes the mark in the middle. Freeman stands the ground. He goes with his left foot kick inside 50. Ettridge comes out. Good mark. Wheels around. And he goes with the right foot kick. High kick towards the goal square. Page gets in front.
He gets
nearly
one over
got
the
it.
shoulder.
Take the whole spine. He dropped it just in the square, and Fenemesi sees it through for a rushed behind.
No disrespect to Jake Barlow, but I don't think he marks that if Wiseman's playing on him. On today's efforts, that's all.
12.10.82, Bell Post Hill. Thompson, 7.6.48 minute played, final term.
Ball out quickly, goes outside 50. It was a good kick, but Barton is going to just let... you thought he was going to let his teammate run onto it, but he picks the ball up himself. It's a bit of a lazy kick round the corner, but I'll tell you what, it's got the desired effect because Flacavento comes up and he takes the mark. So Flacavento is outside there, forward 50. He's looking to bring the ball back inside. Ma has been okay today, I think, and looks like he's got a bit of potential here at Bell Post Hill. He goes back outside. Barton had to stretch and was good enough to mark. So they're quite content at the moment, Bell Post Hill. They'll run some time off the clock. They've got McNamara now pushing into the forward line. I tell you what, that's a great kick. McNamara's up, couldn't take the mark, runs out the back, goes towards Bowles. McNamara's kept the ball alive, goes after it again. Bowles over the top, picked up Barlow. Was taken out of his hand by Wall. Wall on the right boot, goes back outside 50, and Denham should take the mark and does so. So he's got an opportunity to swing the ball back inside. Egan, but he goes short, goes towards Stacey. He picks the ball up, goes backwards by hand. They put themselves under a bit of pressure now, and it's going to be Denham who gets through the contest. Stacey moves the ball back, and it goes in the hands now of McLeish. McLeish, he's run around in circles, nearly got himself dizzy in that case. Goes towards Wiseman. Good spoil from Addy, as you would expect. Ball, Flacavento attacked it strongly, but it's picked up going the other way again by Denham. Got the handball outside. They put the ball back into their forward line. One-on-one contest. Goes towards Banfield. He can't pick the ball up, and again, there was a player tackle without the ball in, I thought. Again, this time the ball comes out in the
this
tackle,
time he's paid on the ball.
and he's given it for incorrect disposal. Cam Addy, so persistence there from the Bell Post Hill defence. He goes across the goal square.
You call it persistence, I call it ordinary umpiring.
The ball goes towards Rabbis. Rabbis further afield. Basely has been quiet today, so we know we've got some improvement in that player come the coming weeks. So Basely now short and goes outside Lima. So again, he just steadies things down. Coming back at the ball is Costello. Nice kick out in front. Costello just runs onto the ball. So the possession game as they play so nicely is good. He goes back inside. Another good kick. Fantella takes the mark. Looking to go across the ground, but opts against that at the present time.
Here we go.
Short. Over the
Chip,
top.
chip, chip,
Ma.
chip.
They'll just keep waiting until someone's lazy. Good, dangerous kick to
And
Costello.
there it is.
And there the ball is turned over. Goes to Jacker. Jacker gets the handball away. Didn't hit the target, so Bell Post still they're able to work back. Barlow stole the ball, goes into the forward line. Ettridge is there. Spokes is with him. Spokes a little bit too much pace, gets the ball out. Ettridge worked hard though, got the handball over the top. Goes back towards Barton. He's confronted. Ball comes out again. It's Flacavento who takes it. Tackled by Denham. Gets the handball away. Basely's in there. Handball's over the top. Goes back to Ettridge. Time, a space. Looks towards goal.
This
and that's
is
way offline. Out of bounds in the full. That one at his record. Doesn't go on the book.
Yeah, how many of them has he had? Come on, Bruce. How many of them has he had?
Bruce.
10, 1 and 12 out.
Bruce Tagani.
Bruce Tagani.
Just got rid of Dave after 4 innings.
Dave Tagani.
Tajani.
Tajani ball back outside. McLeish does nicely. Spoiled. Then went back and collected. Handballs back to Holwell. Holwell boots a ball. Goes toward the leading Wiseman. Bounce wasn't favourable to him. Picked up. He's going to get the handball back again. Puts boot the ball into the half forward line. Lima is there. Runs across. Little half volley on the boot. Tacks it back towards Matheson. Goes back to Wiseman. Wiseman tries to kick it along the ground. Hits Lima on the boot. Does it go over in the full? I don't know what
No.
it did, and it's going to be a ball in on the half-forward line for the Thompson side. We tick towards 5 minutes. It is 12-10 at Bellpost Hill.
Every week.
7-6 Thompson.
Every week on the footage, it's Alex. Well, just before each start, I'd say, Dave. We got Dave. Oh, he's done it again.
Yeah, they were great times.
Boundary throw in. Thompson with the numbers at the back. Freeman now
Gotta kick
chips
a
the
goal.
ball towards Matheson. Keeps his feet. He needs to kick a goal. Needs to wheel around. He got tackled. Handball only as far as Costello. And they mop up again across half back. Go towards Merrick. The big fella takes the mark.
He's been good.
He has been very good today. Chips the ball towards Fantella. Good mark
Gee, I
under
tell you
pressure.
what.
Fantella from Freeman.
He should have been in my team of the year.
Get up, I think, Adrian, and just chip the ball around again. He's looking short to Baseley. Goes along the line, looking for Barlow. Oh, Rob Peter to pay Paul. I think Dale might have said that. Barlow's got it centre wing.
He copied me if he did.
Okay, everybody's a copycat. He's got James short. He goes further along the line, looking for Timmy one leg. Up against Denham at the front. Jacker just barrels it back to the middle. Didn't even look where he was kicking it. Over the head of Merrick. Getting back there. Urquhart kick around the corner towards Barlow again on centre wing. Gets the hands free. Then drop the footy. The umpire said play on. Davis breaks out. Oh, geez, bit of candy. LeBron style.
Oh, he's
McLeish,
gone.
way too slow. And Willie,
Well, I
Urquhart
think-
and Rabbis.
Willie was too quick.
Rabbis gets it to James on centre wing, drives it long inside 50. Fenevesi up against Holes Find. Over the back now, Hodgson handball, plucked it out, might pick it up again, cross 50, handball towards Holwell, back towards Hodgson, handball over the top to Jacker. They've worked it all right to half back. Goes long, Matheson going to have a couple against him again. He goes up, needs some support around there. Oh, he got pushed off the footy. The umpire said play on. Rabbis wrapped up. He's tried to kick it from mid-air somehow.
And he didn't, so it should have been on the
It
ball.
should have
I think.
been Addy, handball. Oh, James. Oh, he didn't keep it in then.
I think
Was he
He
actually in
tried to.
play?
He
or-
was out. The ball was in. Then he pulled it back into himself, and then he was out.
I think he thought it was already
He
over.
was
The
out,
umpire was going
yes,
to blow the whistle. Then he
yes.
thought, hang on, I've got to go a bit another bit
And the
further.
umpire was right there. So boundary throw in, centre wing. Bowles up against Merrick. Bowles to the front. McLeish, oh, that didn't have the footy.
They had to be in the back as
Yeah,
well.
Jacker. Kick to centre half forward. Wobbly kick. Mark that one. Oh, big pack there. Off hands. Wasn't pretty. It was pretty good by Egan. Well, wheeled around on the right foot. Kick towards the pocket. Stacey runs with the footy towards the pocket. Can't keep it in. And out of bounce for a throw in. 7-6-48 Thompson. Need a quick goal. Bellpost still 12-10-82. 7.5 played final term.
So umpire now arrives into their forward line and we're about to restart play. About 20 metres around from the behind post. As I said, Thompson now with an opportunity. They need one pretty soon, I would think, to get things flowing for them. Ball comes out the back. Again, it's Bellpost still on hands and knees. It's picked up out there. Matheson, I think, tried to work his way through the contest. Gray thought he's been good also today. Goes towards Merrick. Taps it down. Ball is picked up by Gray, who's followed up down the field. Gets the handball away to Rabbis. Rabbis around the boundary line. Goes looking for Barlow. Ball bounces. He takes it. Was taken a little bit high. Got the ball away.
Probably ducked
as
a bit.
support. And goes towards Barton now. Barton just up it enough to see the ball over the boundary line. And the ball will be thrown back in.
I've been harping on all day about keeping it in your forward line, but they can't afford to do that now. They haven't got the time. When they get it down there, they've got to take a risk and kick a goal.
So Merrick now to do the ruck work, and he's up against Bowles. Ball in front of the contest, gets through, picked up. Banfield goes to Pan into the hands there of Hodgson, who kicks the ball back towards the centre half forward position. Kittle takes it and is tackled, and no prior opportunity there. Umpire says, I'm going to ball it up. So about to be restarted with the umpire. Now he throws it up. Both ruckmen go at it. This time it's Bowles. She taps the ball down. Goes towards Kittle, but on hands and knees. Bellpost still. They continue to work pretty hard in there. And it's going to be another ball up to take place. Similar position to the last. Umpire just asking who's going up, and I think we should know that by now. Ball comes through the contest, picked up. Yates gets a handball outside to Rabbis. Players further afield. Kick was smothered off the boot, picked up by Hodgson. We'll tell you what, that
just
was
dropped
a quick
it.
disposal.
Cool.
Umpires allowed things to roll there. Gets the handball out, goes back towards Bowles. Got the handball on to Freeman. Now he runs to 50. Needs some options inside. Has one in Kittle. Can pick the ball up. Can he do it cleanly? Gets boot to ball. Goes towards Matheson. Matheson fed the ball back to Merrick, but the umpire says the ball has gone over the boundary line. So we're going to have another throw-in to take place. 20 metres around from their Thompson goal, and it's 12-10-82 to Bell Post Hill. They lead Thompson on 7-6. 10 minutes gone. Final quarter. Smith's Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
Throw in. At the front, Davis got it down. Matheson ripped off the football as he tried to get rid of it. And the umpire's pounced. Egan, I think. Was it Egan or just having a look who's getting up? No, it's actually Banfield.
Banfield,
And
yeah.
McNamara with the tackle. So he will take the free kick.
Who
chips
else?
it back. Who else?
Well, maybe Addy.
Yeah. Urquhart to Addy. There you go. There's the
I
trio.
knew he'd have to sneak in there somewhere.
The opposite back pocket now. Northern end of the ground goes long towards half back. In front,
Good
Matheson
grab.
took the mark. Oh, be careful, Fitty.
I'll tell you what, he's lucky not to get
Yeah.
50. He dragged him.
Handballs it away. Egan gets it outboard. They go back towards half forward. Fenavesi takes the mark. Possibly still too far out to score. He thought about a handball and or a short little kick. And he's got it now. Now he'll do a short little kick to Hodgson, who's not bad now on the left. Goes long with the kick straight through the middle. So Hodgson kicks his first and the 8th for Thompson. They go to 8-6-54. Trail Bell Post Hill 12-10-82. Smith's Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard 11.5 played.
Well, that was a bit of a slip-up by Bell Post Hill. I reckon out of the Thompson 22 blokes, there's about 18, 19, 20 of them that you could leave there who can get that footy and not kick it. But Hodgson's not one of them. He's the one that can. So, you know, a little bit of clever thinking. If they leave a couple other blokes there, all right, we'll pick someone else up. But once you get a bloke, as per Bell Post Hill with James, who can kick long, once you see a bloke who can really kick a footy, you should be aware. And he should never have got that football. Because Fenavesi was never going to kick it as long as his ass points to the ground. Well, he was 60 metres out.
So the ball in the middle of the ground. Picked up by James in the middle. He kicks the ball into the half-forward line. I don't know what that was coming from there. I don't know what he was saying. Picked up. Etheridge does nicely. Looks across the ground. Kicks over his shoulder. Goes back towards the goal square. Coming out to meet the ball. Page runs onto it. Now he's got it. Needs to go back by hand and does so. Rabbis has a good look. Goes towards Barlow. He's up. Ball gets out the back. It bounces. Barlow goes back and collects it again. Tried to feed it through the hole. Went towards Basely. He couldn't.
Well, that's a
below
free
the
kick.
knees. Yes, it
That's
will
a
be.
free kick below the knees.
And it's going to be a free kick going towards Maguire.
Hate that free kick when a bloke's going for the ball, but not umpire's fault. They're the rules. Good decision.
So Maguire now with the ball at full back. He'll go wide. Player out there by himself is Hodgson. Again, they leave him unattended. Takes 2 bounces. Looks at his options.
Kick
He's
it,
going to
mate.
take his third. He decides to kick down the line. Goes towards Kittle. Out the back it runs. Goes towards Davis now, and he's able to, we will see the ball over the boundary line to be thrown back in.
Oh, he looked good a few of the games I've seen him, but he's had a dirty day today, Davis. He's been beaten all ends up today.
So on centre wing, the ball's about to be rebrought back in by the boundary umpire. Jimmy Barton doing the ruck work this time up against Alex Bowles. Both players go at it. Barton, just a strong fist, goes back towards Bell Post Hill way. Coming onto the ball, Jacker couldn't take it.
Oh, he sturged him. Sammy's taken the biggest dive since Craig Laganis, and he sucked him in. Brilliant footy.
So Jacker now with the options to go long.
He wouldn't have got Nachos, I don't think.
No, Nachos wouldn't have gone into that one.
He wouldn't have fallen for it.
So Jacker now looking at his options, still has Wiseman in the middle of the ground. Goes across in that direction now, so he takes the mark. Wiseman, well out of where he wants to be, I would think. Goes across the ground further. Mark in the middle of the ground, so they maintain that possession with Egan. And he looks to go further afield. Coming up, taking the mark is Spokes. This is the important.
This is
going-
you're dead right.
Goes short, out the back. Marcus not taking it, was Pan coming through Davis. Well, no, it was Denham. Tried to work it through, couldn't take it cleanly. Picked up, handball comes over the top, went back towards Addy. He hasn't got it, but he's kept possession or kept it in front of him. It's got support now. Rabbis running away from goal, got the handball away.
Oh,
Good
he's
tackle.
gone, I think.
Umpire says, and he's going to call advantage. He is. Picked up. Banfield
Goal.
goes
Here we
towards
go.
Kittle. Oh, he ducked his head there. How the umpire
High.
see it?
High.
High, says the umpire.
Hi, says Jason Doherty.
All right. Very lucky.
Did put his head down.
He did. He ran straight into the rabbit hole,
Well,
which Grubby was sitting in after eating all that rabbit food.
I don't think he's too well there.
I couldn't see it from here, but if he grabs it and ducks his head, then it's no free. But I didn't see it, so...
They're calling for trainers here, so...
We've got to move this truck tomorrow.
So just a little hold up and play now. Can't see where he's moved it all. Grub, can you see
Stretcher,
where
I
he's
think.
moved down there, Mark? I think I see his legs rocking, but I'm not too sure.
He's still on his back.
Stretcher out now, I think.
Got him to his feet, which is a good
Yeah,
sign.
yeah, I don't think they're going to need the stretcher.
No, that's all right. That's a good sign. He doesn't need it, so that's means the kid's okay. So Thompson now will take the resulting free kick. Up a bit of claret from the scone by the looks of it.
Well, we saw a kid go down last week, and I think I was the one that said that should get him going a little bit, and they went the other way. Let's see what happens with Thompson. You know, I reckon they should have put him on the stretcher anyway, so they can get something out of the boys. But yeah, we're going to have to move this truck tomorrow. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm
already
starting
been.
to feel like that bloke that hit that vault horse, Rick Disneck.
So the bright man's got the ball in his hands. Brendan Wall's just wandered in there.
Of course he has.
Take it. So Wall now will have a shot from goal.
I'll tell you, it's only just over 3 goals if he gets this.
Yep.
They're still in the hunt. Really, you don't deserve to be, but if they are, look out. Ooh,
A nice little head wound,
Bit of
wasn't it?
strawberry sauce on
In the
top of the
meantime,
Sunday.
Looks
Yes.
like he's been attacked by Mike Tyson.
And Brendan Wall has kicked the goal, and it is now 9-6 to the Thompson side, 12-10 Bell Post Hill. And we've gone, it's nearly 17 minutes, but obviously a little bit of time to play with that little bit of time out. Final quarter, Smith Holden Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
I tell you what, don't write them off. Don't write them off. They get the next one, we're in for a big one here.
Well, it's my understanding Bell Post Hill were winning by this exact margin a fortnight ago with 6 minutes to play, and then West kicked the last 4 goals. So Thompson
there you go.
fans will be happy with that one.
Commentated brilliantly by Daryl Jarvis and Grubby Cations over the phone, if you don't mind.
Back to the middle. Wiseman
Just disgusted, Jason.
and Barton. Ridiculous. Barton got it down. In the middle, Hutchison missed it. Barlow over the top of it. Goals behind. Left foot kick inside 50 where it needs to be for them. Merrick comes out. Handball to Baseley. He kicks it out into space. Podner to run onto it. Gets in front of Denham. Gets around one. Denham comes at him. He kicks it backwards only as far as
Wrong
Dressage. Takes the mark. They've got to move it, Thompson. They can't just sit here. They've got to go. They've got to go. They've got to get somebody. Freeman out the back on centre wing. Terrible kick towards him. He's got McNamara against him. He punches defensively. Might be okay. Goes towards the middle of the ground. Muir. Wiseman's there. Wrapped up by Muir. Not going anywhere. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
Gee, young Podner, he really let himself down with that kick. It was a shocking kick.
Wiseman gets it down. Roved. Banfield out the back. Hodgson. Left foot kick high towards centre half forward. Matheson in front of it. Davis. Addy taps it backwards. Might be okay. Ma runs across. Freeman gets in front. Goes around. Goes with the outside of the right foot again towards the pocket. Running back with a fly to the footy. Brendan Wally can't keep it in. Out of bounds. Touched, I think. No, on the full. Oh, hang on a minute. The goal umpire says one thing and the boundary umpire says another.
Well, you've got to go with the goal umpire
Yeah, he
because
was
the boundary
much
umpire
closer.
is 700 metres away.
Much closer.
So you'll have to go with what the goal umpire says.
Yeah, goal umpire's changed his tune. Free kick.
Oh, did he really know? Did he know?
Nah. So Bell Post still with a free kick. Lima drives it to half back. McNamara can't take the mark. Wiseman in the middle of the pack. Umpire says play on. Pack develops. And we will have a ball up. Left half forward. Thompson into attack. 9-6-60. They trail Bell Post still. 12-10-82. 22 points of difference. 19 played final term.
So ball up again. Wiseman and Barton go at it. About the back. Goes to Freeman. He tries to get back on his right foot. Able to do so now. Runs away. Gives the ball into the forward line. Mark was not taken down there.
The free kick, though.
And there's a mark of a free kick. It's going to go to Brendan Wall once again, I think.
Well, he's starting to get himself into it. He's got to get himself right into this last 10 minutes.
So Wall with the ball. And again, well within his capabilities, this kick.
The same with Freeman. And you're right. Those kicks from Freeman are goals at Thompson.
Yeah, that's right.
They're too far out here.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Wall comes in, kicks towards goal. He's allowed for it. He's pushed it across the face.
That's a mark.
Matheson's got it. That's a goal.
Into the goal square, and I think there's been a goal.
We've got a game.
That's 3 in a row for the Tigers now.
I think the boys from Belpo still thought that might have went over the line. So it's 10-6 now to the Thompson side. They trail Belpost Hill on 12 goals 10, and we have ticked over 20 minutes, final quarter.
Well, what is it? 2 goals and 4 points. 3 goals they got to get. They've kicked. I mean, they've kicked 3 now, haven't they?
3 in a row this quarter.
Wow. Well, they've got to, as you said, they've got to kick the 6. Bad mistake down here where Belpost Hill, had they got a goal down here, we might as well packed up
All
and
over.
gone home.
Yep.
But they didn't. And it's a little bit like Inverleigh last year against Belpost Hill in one of them finals, the second semi. Well, you got to take your opportunity, especially late in the game. Freeman's really coming into the game. He's the one. Him and Wall can win it for him.
Back to the middle. Wiseman up against Timmy Barton. Wiseman gets it down, tries to do his own roving work.
They're not going to let him do that again.
No, James wraps him up. And we have a secondary bounce in the middle. Barton. Wiseman gets up, gets it down. Banfield. Oh, threw
That's
the
a
ball
throw
out.
umpire
It was.
right in front of you.
Muir. He's not getting the final next week. Tresize.
No, he's been all right.
He's been hopeless. And then the ball comes out towards Hodgson. Nachos has been sensational. Ball still in dispute at half forward. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. So Wiseman and Barton coming at it from the same side. Well, Barton got it down. Hodgson kick was partly smothered into the middle. Foot race now. Egan might get there first. James got a good shepherd, Egan, and gets a free too. Right foot kick towards Stacey. Addy comes at it. Urquhart. Ball spills free. Addy through the middle. Kick with the outside of the right boot towards Barton on one leg. Can he pick it up? No, he can't. Tries to tap it back. Muir. Hold, said the umpire. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Free kick to Belpost Hill. Timmy one leg to take it. Centre wing.
The problem with taking time off the clock is if they kick a couple and they get in front, you've got no time left.
Called to play on now. So Barton goes along with the kick to centre half forward. Wiseman coming across Barlow. Off hands. Denham. Handball towards Hutchinson. Handball to Jacker. Runs through the middle. Handball. Oh, Rabbis chopped it off nicely. Then he goes with a kick back towards Ettridge. Tresize goes up. Off hands Costello. 60 out from goal. Just chips it up towards Holes. Fine. Good kick.
Oh, don't give him 50. No, he's all right. He's in the act of trying to spoil him. Oh, look, they've left him on his own.
Costello takes the mark. And worse angle, he comes back, kicks it, floats the ball towards McNamara. Off hands, might be okay. Barlow, kick around the corner. Flacavento misses. Through for one behind. So they go to 12, 11, 83. Belpost Hill, Thompson 10, 6, 66. Smiths Holden, Bloodsuzuki. Final quarter scoreboard, 23 played.
So the ball was delivered from the full-back position. Hodgson straight down the middle of the ground. Goes looking towards Fenovesi. Can't take the mark. Ball comes out the back. Picked up. Solly gives the handball away to Jacker. Had to wait. Fenovesi
Two down.
Goes down. Picks the ball up and he left the handball outside. Back to Fenovesi. They just trap him in. Little kick inside was good. Hutchison takes the mark. Barton then McNamara slowly getting to their feet. And again, Hutchison just not too sure where he wants to go. He goes looking towards Matheson, kicks out in front. Matheson can't take the mark. Had a fair crack at it though. Picked up by Yates. He puts the ball back towards the middle of the ground. This time McNamara's got to go at it. Ball comes out the back to Tresize. Handball's off. Goes to Egan. Egan across the ground. And the mark will be taken out there. And I think it's Stacey. So Stacey now with the ball. He's going to deliver the ball back in and short Hutchison. So they just take a little bit more time now.
Matheson's still down too.
Yes, the ball looking to go out wide. Taking his time. Goes now. Hutchison straight down the ground. Great kick. Going back. Mark not taken there by Rabbis. He's going to go back and collect it. Tries to work through Solly. Tackle. Comes out. And the ball, it will be a free kick to Solly. And he will be just on the point of the centre square, I reckon. Hodgson running past, was going to give it but didn't.
Well.
So he goes now into the forward line looking for Bowles. Ball out the back. How will it pick it up? Picked up there. Wall running away from goal. Hooks it back but won't bring it back
Bloody
anywhere
hell.
far enough.
Bloody hell.
Through for a minor score.
They saw what Hodgson did last time. It was on again. It was on again. He'd have kicked that. It was on again.
So 10-7 now Thompson, 12-11 Bell Post Hill, 25 minutes gone, final quarter. Smiths Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
So Shane Lima going to get the footy. Not many people at the northern end today. Geelong playing at home and a few other games on. It'll get bigger as we go. Lima plays on from full back, goes to the outer side, missed the target.
They're getting
Come back
tired.
in. They are. Fenevesi takes the mark at 50. Where's Hodgson? He's not near him, unfortunately. So Fenevesi will shoot for goal. Probably about, he'll kick from about 48, I reckon.
Yeah, I think he's going to go back to about 70 and have a bit of a run-up. Well, he does. He kicks it better on the run, so get a bit of a run-up.
He comes in. Right foot kick. Pretty good off
He
the
likes
boot.
it.
Gee whiz,
That's
I'll
a
tell you
good
what.
kick.
Kicks his first of the afternoon. The 11th for Thompson. 11-7-73. They trail Bell Post Hill 12-11-83. Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki. Final quarter scoreboard. 26 minutes played.
He's pretty clever, isn't he? Like he takes it there and he says, "I can kick this." So he does. When he takes the mark out here, well, I can't kick this. I'll give it Hodgson. So he sorted it out pretty well. And I'll tell you what, I reckon they're out in their feet. I reckon they're running up and down in a one spot, the Panthers.
Could be. They've had their opportunities in the last with a couple of kicks, but now need to settle things down. Ball thrown up by the umpire. Merrick is up. Solly tucks the ruck this time. Goes towards James. Taken without the ball. Kicks around the body. Will fall in the hands of Barlow's got a runner outside. Goes in that direction. Rabbis into the half forward line. Costello leads up. Ball goes back towards Hutchison. Needs to take clean possession of it. Picked it up and put it down. Barlow at the back to Costello. Kick up. Goes toward Page.
That was
And
good
he
play,
comes up.
Jakey Barlow. He knew exactly where he was. He didn't even look. He put it straight down his throat.
Probably not going to be any more important kick for the Joel Page, I wouldn't think, this year. But this one is very important. He's going to kick from about 40. Again, distance back into the breeze might be a little bit dangerous.
Especially at 25-minute mark in the last quarter. Your
Yep.
legs are tired. He's not a spring chicken, although he's been running around like one today.
Basically just short of the contest.
Needs to kick it
Plenty
really
of room
well.
out this side if someone to sneak down the side, but Page is going to take it upon himself here. Kick towards goal. So Joel Page lines up, kicks long, ball runs across
Missed it.
and through for a minor score. So
11-point
2-3.
ball game.
So it's 12-12 to Bell Post Hill, 11-7 Thompson. Ball straight down the middle of the ground. Merrick's there. Ball gets through his hands, picked up Freeman. Handball's out, runs back towards Fenevesi and Lima. Fenevesi first to arrive, doesn't attempt to pick the ball up. Freeman's there over the top of it. Yates in over the top of him. And the umpire this time will come in.
They are tired, Bell Post. They are tired, and Thompson are a lot fitter at the minute.
Did Matheson come from the ground before?
Yes, and he can't go
Yep.
back on because he didn't go through the bench
Yep,
either.
24-minute mark he came off 3 minutes ago.
So they've lost him and they've lost Kittle, so their numbers are with Bell Post Hill. But again, as a shepherd, says the umpire, it's going this time to Bell Post Hill. So the ball goes to Merrick. Merrick with the ball. So now call to play on by the umpire. Merrick's just going to load up and go long into their half-forward line. Out the back, Holwell, ball comes to the front of the contest. Bashley is there, picks it up, looks back, goes back towards the middle of the ground.
That's
going
against
back.
Cozzy.
Yeah, it was, and the free kick will go to Tresize. So Tresize now with the ball, defensive 50.
You're going to do that,
Got
do it in
handle,
front of the other
goes,
umpires.
Goes to Holwell, he goes out wide, and there's Hutchison out there by himself, runner outside. There's Egan,
What's he
doesn't go
doing?
So Hutchison now short,
Oh.
and now there's 50 because he's gone inside the zone.
Oh, he's very
So-
lucky. I tell you what, there was a bloke running past he should have given the footy to.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the ball now will be transferred from one end of the centre square to the other. And it's inside. Well, he's going to take him right to the 50 line. So
good.
nice
Good
bit of-
meterage,
nice,
nachos.
yeah, nice bit of ground there.
Buy some real
Hutchison
estate.
goes short, looking towards Freeman. He comes up, he takes the mark. So Freeman, an opportunity to go back and really tighten things up here.
Geez, they had plenty of time, Bell Post, to drop someone in a few holes there, and I think they've run out of gas. They just couldn't get to where they need to go. But it takes a long time to give a bloke 50 metres. They had plenty of time.
So Freeman now to kick at goal. He's been a finisher on a number of occasions for the Thompson side. Can he deliver here? Steps in, kicks at goal, and he is offline and through for a minor score. So 2-2 to Freeman. And Thompson now to 11 goals, 8. Bell Post still on 12-12. We've gone towards 30 minutes, final quarter. Smith's Hold and Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard.
So Urquhart. I know Lima it is. Lima with a footy. Chips it into the back pocket. Podner just back on the ground. Takes the mark.
Must have been close
Right
to the
next
line
to the line. Jacka stands the mark. Called to play on now. Drives as long as he can to half back. Yates there, Barlow there as well, off hands. Oh, Jack has claimed the Solly's claimed the mark and has got it half forward. Oh, gee whiz! I tell you what, Lampus was very close to the protected area, off the back of the pack. Oh, fresh air shot out of the pack by Banfield. Might have been Egan, and there's the siren.
That's the siren.
Siren's gone early.
30 and a half minutes played. And Bell Post till 12-12-84, kicked 3 behinds in that final term. Thompson 11-8-74. Goal kickers Dale.
Yep, and we've got Ettridge on 4, James and Page with 2 each, 1 each to Barlow, Costello, Fantella and Podner. And for the Thompson side, 3 to Matheson, 2 to Freeman, 1 each to Davis, Hodgson, Fenivesi, Solly and Wall.
So Bell Post till 12-12-84. They book a spot in the second semi-final against Inverleigh. Thompson 11-8-74. They'll play the first semi-final next Sunday and the winner of tomorrow's game between Geelong West